morning, sir.
Good morning.
We are trying to look at situation in Southeast currently.
Yes.
Because of the Biafra issue, we've seen two of your sons from that region have been in custody and they've not been released. And some other members of Biafra are saying, here is Biafra. And we are asking if that freedom has been granted by anybody in Nigeria or outside Nigeria.
Freedom is first of all, it depends on the state of mind. If I say I am free, I will feel free and be free. Fela Anikulapo Kuti say prison is inside the world, and here where we are is outside the world. And if you verify, there was not too much different from prison inside the world and outside the world. It looks like the same prison. A prisoner is not free. A president of a country itself, if you look into it very well, he's not too much free. Because our President Tinubu, cannot easily walk along this road alone. But I can walk alone. Because in me, I am free. I feel I owe nobody. I am free. I can walk freely here. But governor of Lagos State cannot move here alone without his security men. I think you know that. So freedom starts from your mind. You see, and another one, freedom is taken. It's not easily given. It's taken. The slaves in America agitated for so long and people were laughing at them. And they say, we are taking freedom. And they took it. And finally, they had it. I don't want to go long way. I just short it like that. They had it. Nelson Mandela preferred to stay inside the prison than to call himself a free man in apartheid system. No, he preferred prison than to walk in the streets of South Africa in that apartheid system. So he felt more free inside the prison than outside. And when there was apartheid, if you verify it, if you're outside, you are like a prisoner. You can easily die. If you are inside the prison, it is the same thing. So the people called Biafra are taking freedom. It's not given to them. Freedom has never ever been given. Nelson Mandela, nobody gave him freedom. He fight for it and he took it. So every freedom fighter will fight to take freedom. Nnamdi is there. He said, let me die for what I believe. That's what he said. Either death or he will take what he wants. Freedom. So Simon Ekpa being detained and the Kalu being detained doesn't make any change. As long as freedom fighters are concerned. Nnamdi Kalu is a very great freedom fighter. I'm not saying that because of anything. I will say it as I'm talking about Nelson Mandela, who was a great freedom fighter. I talk about Martin Luther King, who was a great freedom fighter. Martin Luther King, I still admire him till today as a great man and a great freedom fighter. There is something in freedom fighters. Great freedom fighters doesn't talk about money. They don't talk about wealth. If you see if you see the house where Martin Luther King was living when he was fighting for freedom, you'll be surprised. Even many other Americans were richer than him. But he didn't see riches without freedom. One day he was walking along the street. People who were fighting against him, one white young guy threw stone on him, boom, on his stomach. He just hold it and keep on moving. It's not because they threw stone that it didn't cover his face. He keep on moving. If you want to kill, kill. And they killed him, and they killed him, and they killed him, and freedom was taken. So the reason why I talk about Nelson Mandela, I talk about Martin Luther King, I talk about Nnamdi Kanu, I talk about Simon Ekpa, it's not a matter of any other thing. I'm speaking as a person who is observing and seeing what is going on. All of them prefer to die.
Sir, once again, if that freedom was granted by the Nigerian government, what benefit is it going to bring to region of Southeast?
Freedom, will not be granted by Nigerian government. They may be pushed to do what is right and what is required. They may be pushed. Before coming to your question, they may be pushed. You cannot tell me that look as far as east, what separates east and north, even and west. But go and see all the oil well. Who are the owner? Who are the directors of company? Who are exploiting oil? Who are living? You can't not tell me that those people will bury their source of income. No, waiting for them saying they will give you freedom. No, the freedom is taken. So you ask me, come back to your question, you say what of if freedom?
If that freedom was granted, what benefit does the Southeast standards stand to gain? Or what development does it bring to Southeast?
They will be free. They will build their own capital city. Only building capital and having capital in the Southeast, my brother, if you look into it, it's great. And it will be a new capital in the world. It's not that it will be as old as London or as old as, will I say, it will be new capital. They will plan that capital according to modern world. They will have their seaports. The business people will not be paying transport to come and, will I say, discharge their goods here in Apapa anymore. There will be no too much hold up in Apapa again. There will be so many seaports, Calabar, Onitsha, here and there. And don't forget, the people of the area are business people. All the Easterners are not, haven't come back here too. Easterners are still abroad. They are not in the East too. Don't look the population they are seeing there. The people you call Biafra are great in number. Great. There is no part of the world you go, you don't find them. And some of them are not coming back because of this issue of freedom. Last year, Christmas, as they were hearing about Biafra, and many of them think that it has already been taking place. Go to East, there was hold up everywhere. Hold up everywhere. And immediately, the freedom is totally taken today. Oh, my brother, if you see what will happen. Somebody was saying in Lagos, he was telling somebody, if go to your state, go to your state. And I laughed. I told the person that you don't have Igbo in Lagos. You don't have Igbo in Lagos. If you want to see Igbo, go to Abidjan. Go to many countries. Will I mention them? If I mention countries where Igbos are, go there. And immediately the freedom is taken, you will see there may be no too much land. So advantage is great. It is great. Even everybody in Nigeria know that if they go, advantage is great. Okay, look into it. International airport, they will not drag it to anybody. There will be international airport almost everywhere. That will be like, as I told you, seaport. They will build capital city according to the modern world. So advantage is great, and the very great that they will have a leader. People will tell you, oh, this and that, South is this and that, East, they don't have leaders. No, they have leaders. I so much believe that they will not have business with corrupt leaders. They will have leaders as powerful, as sincere, as faithful as Nnamdi Kanu, who will be ready to die for their people instead of killing their people for their selfish interests. That one will be great advantage.
Thank you so
much.
much.
There will also an advantage to Nigeria. In case if you do the World Republic, go. They will have advantage. Not will have advantage, because when they will see what is happening there, it will be life of competition. In fact, we will love ourselves so much again. Because if we separate, we will still be brothers. In my family, we have so many Yorubas that we marry. There are Hausa we marry there, and the Yoruba marry Igbo too. That is when we are going to love ourselves even very, very well, and peace will reign. You will hear that Fulani herdsmen went to east to kill somebody. You will hear that enforcement of Sharia law. No, you will not hear it. Today in the north, they are giving 5 weeks because of Ramadan. Children will not go to school for 5 weeks. You ask yourself, which country is that? Is it Nigeria itself is even separated before every day. They are living in a separate way. I don't see even unity. So that's why I'm saying, when freedom will be taken completely, they will enjoy it. Everybody will enjoy it.